Good day everyone and welcome back to Not London Narratives. Today guys we're going to be talking about Tottenham Hotspur and Kulusevski. So my question here is Kulusevski Tottenham Hotspur's new best player? And the reason why I say this is because I feel like over the years I remember Pep Guardiola calling Tottenham Hotspur the Hurricane team, and it's ironic now that without Rodri his team struggled to win games. And forgetting Pep and putting him to one side, like we always do whenever we face them, we're here to talk about Tottenham. And I feel like right now this season we are witnessing the passing of the baton. And this is something that I had believed was going to happen a long time ago when Tottenham Hotspur first brought Kulusevski to the team. So when Tottenham Hotspur brought Kulusevski to the team, I think he had 13 assists or something like that, and 2 goals, 15 goal contributions or something crazy like that, or 10 assists and 3 goals. In the span of 6 months when he was at club, his first arrival, and it helped that he was playing alongside Harry Kane and him. So I think that was the season where Son won the Golden Boot. And when Kane left Tottenham, we sort of saw the passing of the baton to Heung-min Son, basically the best player, or Mr. Tottenham becoming Son. And I think this season, or in general, let me even start with in general, we've all known that Son is aging and Son is not the player he used to be before, and we've all been thinking who is going to take over from Son. I understand that a lot of people have been talking about a Son replacement, like on the left wing, whether it's going to be a Mikey Moore, whether it's going to be a Pedro Neto, or it was going to be a Pedro Neto, whether it was going to be Eze, whether it was going to be Yang. We don't know yet. And although that is important, I'm looking at this from the perspective of the passing of the baton and Son's replacement in the aspect of being Tottenham Hotspur's best player. And I think that the player that is taking over that mantle right now from Son is Kulusevski. And I feel like this season has been very instrumental in Kulusevski's growth, because, and it has helped him a lot that this season Son has missed a lot of games. And as a Tottenham fan, you are probably looking at me like, what do you mean by this? Helped him a lot that Son has missed a lot of games? I mean that he's preparing him to learn how to carry a team on his back. And I feel like a lot of us Tottenham fans forget that Kulusevski is actually a very young player. I think he's like 24. And because of his beard, he looks mature, his attitude is mature, he speaks well, he carries himself well. A lot of people tend to forget that he's only a kid. Like, we hear people defend Brennan Johnson a lot, like, oh, he's only a kid, he's only a kid. Kulu is only 1 year older than Brennan. Do you understand what I'm saying? And he's already Swedish captain. And in my opinion, possibly Tottenham Hotspur future captain. Because he just carries himself well. And if he reaches the levels that he says he wants to be, which he has come out and openly said he wants to be one of the world's best players, we need to see him do that. Obviously, he has the ability to be that. Like, in his first 6 months at Tottenham, he was superb. At that point in time, a lot of people were talking about him as one of the best young players in the Premier League. At Parma, he was being spoken about as one of the best players in the world, young best players in the world. At Juventus, before his career went downhill, he was being spoken as one of the best young players in the world. And a lot of players we see that are one of the best, will never actually get there. And I think Kulu has had some dips in form and had very inconsistent seasons in previous seasons. Last season, he was awful on the right wing, in my opinion. The season before, that's the second season under Conte, he wasn't very good either. He started the season on fire and then just petered out. And I think this season, being 24, nearing his mid-20s, he's maturing and it's helping that Son is not there. he has to be the one to carry this team on his back and get used to that. Get used to being able to drag a team to victory. And we've seen him do that in a lot of games this season. I think we saw him do that against West Ham. I think the team needed something, and just before halftime, Kulu scores. Against Manchester United, he was superb, best player on the pitch. I didn't watch the game against City, but I heard it was the best player on the pitch, even though Madison scored 2 goals. I saw some of the highlights, I saw some of his dribbling and how he had an impact in the majority of the goals. Even though he might not have gotten the assist, it was probably the pass before the assist or 2 passes before the assist. So I think that right now, Kulu is Tottenham Hotspur's best player, and in the future, he's probably going to be, because he has so much room to grow. He has so much ability. He's strong. He's not slow. It looks like he has gotten faster since he came to Tottenham. He is creative. He's good at dribbling. He's just a very intelligent player. A very, very intelligent player, and I think he has so much room to grow, because he's not someone like, let's say, an Mbappe, for instance. And I'm not saying Mbappe is going to become any worse as he gets older, but an Mbappe who has space or has this, he doesn't have any physical thing that he really relies on except for his strength, and that is not exactly something that you can take from Kulu. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not something I think age can take away from Kulu. So I think he has a lot of room to grow, and he very soon, when Son leaves Tottenham Hotspur is going to become Kulu's team, and I think we need to bring players on his level or above to supplement him and build his team around him, because he is really the future of Tottenham Hotspur. And if we want to achieve big things, like the manager says he wants to, then players like Kulu are the people we need to build around, and I believe can take us to where we want to be. But you guys, these are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section. Do you agree with me? Do you think maybe Brennan? Do you think Van de Ven? Do you think Udogi? Pedro Porro? I love him. Absolutely love him. Pedro Porro, Papa Matasao, Solanke. Who do you think, in your opinion, is Tottenham Hotspur's best player? And do you agree with me? Do you agree with everything I've said? If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. We could have an interactive conversation. Or if you disagree with me, also let me know. I would like to hear other people's point of views and basically see if I could change my views from there, because I'm someone who likes to listen to other people, what you have to say, and then let me see, do I agree with you, do I disagree with you, and form my opinions from there. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. If you're new here, please leave a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on London Narratives. Have a lovely day, guys.